Hi everyone, this is Andy Morgan from Total Therapy Birmingham once more. Thought I'd give you a quick shout, um, actually based on my own observations. Now, I know my nose is wonky, but it really stands out on camera. This is from 7 years of rugby. I kind of wish people would break it in the opposite direction, but apparently I only get my nose broken in one direction. But when I noticed it, it prompted a good conversation on body image. Um, that and yeah, my nose actually is that wonky. But I wanted to talk to you guys about body image. Um, I am me, and this has taken me a long time to get to. Recently started using affirmations, which people dumb down, but they have power if you do the work beforehand. The trick is to do your affirmations based on your insecurities or based on your dreams. So one of my affirmations, which I'll share with you, is my voice is worth hearing and will change the world. And that comes down to an insecurity which actually I'm in the process of working on, that I didn't feel listened to as a child, or I didn't feel I was heard. So you tend to go one or two ways. I went talkative. I talked all the time. I got upset when my voice wasn't heard. I got upset when I wasn't listened to. I used to jump in, butt in, tell stories for no reason other than to be heard. But as I started to work on myself, that got less. And I realised the value of silence. I realised the value of listening. I was always a good hugger, so I've been told. And one of those times when words aren't necessary. But sometimes silence is more powerful than words. But this one is body image, is loving yourself as you are. Now I'm in my room, and you can see some of the rocks that I have near me and with me, my lapis, my fluorite. I have the things I built. Work clothes for the desk job. That's an avocado actually. Stack of books, everything there from acoustic healing, vocal toning to Sun Tzu's Art of War, as you do. On this side, some paintings of mine. Those are actually ones I don't show with very many people. They tend to be my more personal ones. They're not the ones. They have a story, but most people look at them and just go, "Huh, okay." Down there in the box are some more of my paintings and a harp and a few things I've built. Oh, and last but not least, the weapons. I do martial arts as well. I'm a martial arts instructor as one of my strings to my bow. All of this is partly an introduction to me, new channel, and also you guys getting to know me. But also, I'm not ashamed of this. I'm not afraid of this, and I'm not afraid of showing pretty much everybody my room. Me. That's taken a lot of work. That's not been a quick process. That's not been an easy process. Many people who are talkative are covering up. Many people who are assertive are scared stiff. Or you tend to go quiet and hide. Yeah. Sometimes the most afraid people are extroverts as a protection, as a defense. And in martial arts, it's fascinating to see, and as an instructor, it's been fascinating to see when students come in with bravado, with strength, with supposed aggression. But I've been trained by some very skilled people, and I've been taught well, and I like to think I've learnt well. And so I can step up as well. From a defensive perspective, that's even more interesting. So people throw aggression at me, I can throw it back. And it's always interesting to see what they do. Do they step up further, or do they fold? And inevitably most people will fold, because the aggression, the bravado is a protection. They're scared. Anger overrides fear is a phrase that we use in our school. So people would rather be angry and aggressive and fight their demons than admit that they're afraid. It doesn't make you any less afraid. But back to, well, this is all part of body image. It's all part of accepting who you are. There's some fantastic pages looking at the shadow self, the inner child, the inner old man, the id, the ego, all the aspects of the self which, in balance, we are healthy. But one of the simplest ones that most people are very, very out of balance with is the self, the body. And there's a wonderful video that I wanted to direct you to, and a wonderful practice I wanted to direct you to as a very, very simple exercise. Videos by Thomas Janak. If I remember, I'll put a link on his page, on this page in the comments below. But what he talks about is 3 nights for 10 minutes, as if you need the hand actions, but I'm going to do them. In front of a mirror, full-length mirror, naked. Surprise. And it sounds like a crazy practice, but for people who are seeking changes in their life and seeking new things, one of the most fundamental practices that I will urge you to try is self-love. And one of the best ways to practice self-love is to be able to look at yourself in the raw, uncovered, uncut, unashamed. And as you go through that process, you'll find a lot about yourself, because you'll actually look at yourself. Going back to my last video, actually spending time to look at yourself, spending time with yourself and for yourself, is an amazing practice in its own right. So, challenge. We seem to be doing a challenge video. Let's carry this on. It's fun. For the next 3 nights, 10 minutes. Doesn't sound like a long time, but actually, when you're standing in a mirror and look at yourself, be with yourself. Don't make sure you're not going to be interrupted. Make sure you don't have anywhere to be. Just stand in front of a mirror, completely naked, and be present with yourself. And just see where that takes you. Thank you very much. I've been Andy Morgan from Total Therapy Birmingham, and I will catch you all again tomorrow.